Hello friends, welcome to the Careers in Consulting channel. So a lot of people postpone things at workplace. They will be very free in the first half of the day, and in the second half of the day they will be running like crazy. They will be working from cab, they will be working late in the night, they will be leaving very late from the office as well in the evening, and by this they are destroying their family life as well. Now in this video, I will discuss about some practical tips which will help you avoid procrastination at work. This will be another really important video, so please do watch it till the end. Do like it and do subscribe to the channel, and do provide your feedback as well in the comment section. So let's start. So the first tip would be, please start your day 15 minutes earlier than the others. So if the designated time at your workplace for starting the day is 9 a.m., you reach your workplace by 8:45 a.m. If the designated time is 10 a.m., then you start your day by 9:45 a.m., 15 minutes earlier than the others. Because you have to realize that by the time other people on your floor, they will be getting settled in, you will be already ready and you will be ready to go, ready to start your work. And most of the times, if you follow this method, if you follow this step, you will be able to deliver ahead of schedule, and definitely you will be able to deliver by your schedule, and most of the times you will be able to deliver ahead of the schedule as well. And you have to realize that in corporate, you are rated based on the adherence to timelines and based on your discipline as well. And when your boss and the other persons on your floor, they will see that, oh, this person is coming early to the office on a daily basis, this person is the first person on the floor on a daily basis, you will naturally get more respect as well in your workplace. So by doing this 15-minute early entry to the office compared to others, you will be able to achieve lot of benefits. So do try to follow this step. Moving on, try to avoid non-value add discussions, especially in the first half of the day. So you have to realize that in the first half of the day, in the morning, your mind is naturally more fresh, and this is the time to get your major tasks done. Right? And a lot of people, they indulge in some non-value add discussions about politics, religion, sports, etc. during the first half of the day. And when you indulge in these kind of non-value add discussions, then you are naturally postponing things as well. So try to avoid doing these kind of non-value add discussions with your colleagues, will be my clear recommendation. Third, try to maintain a list of tasks which you have to do during the day. So when you start your day at 8:45 a.m., 15 minutes earlier than the others, look at the tasks which you have to do during the day, and let's say you have to do 5 tasks, giving a hypothetical number, you have to do 5 tasks. So categorize these tasks, and I will not suggest that you have to categorize it in 10 different buckets. You have to categorize these tasks in 3 major buckets. So the first bucket will be the tasks which you feel are very tough. So you may feel that these tasks are tough because they take more time, or these are actually more complex, more tough, or you just don't like doing these tasks. So these tasks will be your category 1. Category number 2 will be the tasks for which you need inputs from other team members. That is your second category. And any other task, all the remaining tasks can go into the third category. Okay, so 3 category. First is the tough task. Second is the task for which you need inputs from the other team members, and category 3 are all the remaining tasks. Now get started on the tough tasks first. And again, how you would categorize these tough tasks is, these are tasks which actually take a lot of time, or they are very complex in nature, or you just don't like doing that task, you are afraid of doing that task. Right? So now you have to realize that these tough tasks are the one which get delayed the most, because generally people, they work on the mundane, on the easy task first. They try to take up the easy task earlier in the day, and they think that they will do the tougher task later in the day. So that is how normally people they operate in corporate. But you need to take up these tough tasks first in the day. And as I said earlier in the video, because in the morning, in the first half of the day, your mind, your brain is naturally more fresh and you feel more energetic. So you will be able to put your brain juice, better energy into that tough task earlier in the day, and try to complete that tough task first. And you will realize that once you have completed that tough task earlier in the day, after that the remaining those easy tasks which you thought they are easy and mundane and are predictable, those you will be able to easily complete later in the day. You will not procrastinate or you will not postpone those tasks for later, because you know those are predictable, those are easier tasks, right? So very important that you complete this tough task, or you complete these tough tasks first in the day. Now after completing these tough tasks, now you can look at the tasks which require input from other team members. Now you are watching this video, so you know the value of doing things in the first half of the day, but your colleagues may not have watched this video and they may be in the same mode of postponing things, of procrastination. So you need to reach out to your team members for inputs very early in the day, early in the morning, so that by the time you are going to achieve that task, you are not waiting for input from others, right? So by the time you are going to work on that task, the others would have already given you the inputs. So very important that you reach out to the team members or whosoever whom you have to reach out to for getting inputs for doing your task. Do that thing as well first in the day, in the first half of the day, as early as you can. So again, a very important point. Now after that, you can look into those remaining tasks. Remaining tasks are the ones which are predictable, which you felt are relatively easy. So you should not have lot of issues completing those tasks, and naturally you will not be postponing those tasks, or you will not be procrastinating when you think of doing those remaining tasks. So very important strategy which I told in the last couple of pointers. Do make a note of how you have to tackle these tasks. Now moving on, do not strive for perfection. So a lot of people, they strive for perfection in everything, and by striving for perfection in everything, they keep getting delayed. So your focus should be on getting the job done. Follow the process, follow whatever process is defined by your company, and just focus on getting the task done. Do not strive for perfection, because striving for perfection can get you delayed, can make you do procrastination. Now if I give you one example, let's say there is a person, Rahul, who is a perfectionist, who always looks for perfection in everything. So Rahul was assigned a task and he has completed that task. The file is ready, he has followed the process, the file has been self-reviewed by Rahul as well, and the file is ready to go to the boss, to the manager by 12 p.m. Right now Rahul, he is a perfectionist. Rahul thinks that, oh, I need to self-review this file once more. I need to be perfectionist, I need to be perfect, everything needs to be perfect. So I will review the file once more. I will review it after lunch. I will review it at 3 p.m. after lunch. Now at 3 p.m. again, Rahul self-reviews that file again and does not find any defect. But again, Rahul, being a perfectionist, again thinks that, oh, I need to be perfect, there should not be any failure. Rahul, being a perfectionist, may have a lot of fear of failure as well. So Rahul will think that, okay, I need to self-review this file once more, and this is how that task keeps getting delayed in the day. So now you have to totally avoid this approach of being a perfectionist. You have to focus on the process defined by your company, by your team, by your boss. Follow that process. Self-review the file as is defined by your company, and after that send it to your boss, or to whomsoever you are supposed to send that file to, or to whomsoever you have to report that this task is done. Do not keep striving for perfection, because that can delay your work. So another very important tip. Moving on. Now another thing you have to realize is, and a very, very practical tip here, Please try to manage your cafeteria time. Now, on the days when you are working from office, because most of you may be working in hybrid mode, so few days you will be working from home, few days from office. So on the days you are working from the office, try to manage your time in the cafeteria, because cafeteria is a place where people really chill. And if I give you one example, now you followed the advice I gave you. You went to your floor, you went to your cubicle 15 minutes earlier than others. You reached by 8:45 a.m. By 9 a.m. you looked at your tasks. You have categorized them in the 3 categories. Now at 9 a.m. you thought of going to the cafeteria for a quick bite, and you went ahead with one of your colleagues to the cafeteria for breakfast. And you went at 9 a.m. By 9:15 a.m. you are done with the breakfast and you are ready to get up from the cafeteria and go back to the cubicle and continue working. But people in your corporate will be coming in at different times. So now when you were ready to get up at 9:15 a.m., one of your colleagues comes to the cafeteria. So now you think that if you get up now, it will look odd. So let me give company to this colleague. So then it is 9:30 a.m. You gave company to this colleague, and that colleague is also done with breakfast. Now another colleague comes in at 9:30 a.m. and again you do not get up from your cafeteria, thinking that it will look odd again. And like this, you were sitting in the cafeteria from 9 a.m. till 10 a.m. and you wasted a lot of time just waiting or just trying to give company to your colleagues. So the clear recommendation from me would be, when you are in cafeteria, try to manage your cafeteria time. Do your breakfast, do your lunch, and after that you can wait for 5 to 10 minutes for other colleagues as well to finish their meals. And after that you can get up from the cafeteria. You can politely tell your colleagues that, hey guys, I need to work on some urgent deliverable, I need to continue working, I have to complete this deliverable by 3 p.m. by 10 a.m. and I need to get going. And it is pretty fine if you get up. No one will feel that you were very rude. So it is a perfectly fine approach. If you get up from there, be polite, be assertive that I need to head to the cubicle. Do not keep sitting in the cafeteria just to give company to other colleagues, will be my clear recommendation. And this is how you can manage your cafeteria time. So these were some really important tips and practical pointers I wanted to discuss with you all in this video, and I hope you will make a note of these points. If you have any personal questions or queries, you can reach out to me on my provided WhatsApp number as well. So thank you very much for watching this video. See you in the next one.